Super Sentai has some of the strongest, most overpowered heroes in all of entertainment. From the ability to transform into classic Rangers to near invincibility, this video is going to rank the top 10 most godlike Rangers of all time. So without any delay, let's start off with number 10, an insanely powerful teenage Ranger that's the definition of royalty. Starting off our list is King Ranger, the 6th Ranger from O-Ranger. This royal hero is one of the most godlike figures in Super Sentai history because of his mythical origins and overwhelming power. His real name is Riki, and he's an ancient warrior from the lost civilization of Pangaea who once sealed away the Baranoia Empire long before the modern age. His combat skill is far beyond that of a normal human due to his centuries of experience. He has superhuman resilience and strength, and he can use Choriki energy to boost the power of all of his attacks, making them absolutely devastating. He also wields the King Stick, a powerful weapon capable of delivering destruction to the enemy. His mecha is King Pyramider, a massive pyramid that serves as a fortress for the rest of the team's mecha, as well as being their ultimate weapon. King Ranger's combat prowess and ancient power made him godlike, but our next Ranger took his power to the max. Next up is Abare Max, the super form of Abared from Abaranger. He gains this form when his teammates lend him their dino guts, leading to one of the most epic transformations in Super Sentai history and an insanely cool suit design with elements from Abare Yellow and Abare Blue suits. Abare Max pushes Ryoga beyond his usual limits and taps into a more primal fighting style led by pure instinct. He's able to tank massive amounts of damage and remain unfazed. This form allows Ryoga to attain absurd amounts of strength and speed, and his raw physicality along with superhuman reflexes make him nearly unbeatable. He also uses a weapon called the Styrizer, which utilizes an offensive sword mode and a defensive shield mode. Anytime he arrives on the battlefield, the energy instantly gets dialed up, leading to an explosive confrontation. Abare Max looked great and he was insanely powerful, but he's not the only Red Ranger with a godlike super form. Next up is Hyper Shinken Red, the super form of Takeru Shiba from Shinkenger. Wielding the versatile and deadly Kyoryumaru, Shinken Red dons a red robe, giving him aura that's off the charts. While in hyper form, Takeru gains amplified strength and speed, plus his abilities deal even more damage. He's also way more durable and can ignore most attacks against him. Due to his samurai training, he's a master swordsman, and this skill combined with the Kyoryumaru make him a force of nature, delivering deadly attacks from all angles and overwhelming his opponents. This form enhances nearly every aspect of Takeru's abilities and weaponry, so he becomes better at almost everything. This is definitely a ranger that you wouldn't want to be an enemy of. The only thing that could make him any stronger is time manipulation, much like our number 7 entry on the list, a Sentai that goes over time and space. Next is Time Ranger, a Sentai that feels godlike as a team because of their control over time and advanced technology. Coming from the 30th century, they're trained time enforcement agents with skills and tools far beyond anything from the present day. They have the ability to manipulate time itself, which offers infinite possibilities in terms of solving problems and overcoming the enemy. Their knowledge of the future makes them master strategists due to the information they have access to. Each Ranger has their own chrono suit that greatly enhances their strength, speed, and durability. Throughout the series, we see them freeze opponents and even dodge projectile attacks with relative ease. These Rangers also use the highly versatile DV Defender, a weapon that can function as a sword or as a projectile weapon. This team makes the list of godlike Rangers because their very premise makes them overpowered, whereas our next Ranger makes the list due to his skill and sheer willpower. Coming up next is the Watchdog of Hell, Doggy Kruger from Deca Ranger, better known as Deca Master. He's the commander of the team with an intense personality and elite fighting ability. He's one of the most skilled swordsmen in Super Sentai history and is nearly unbeatable in open combat. He has far greater strength and speed compared to other Deca Rangers and most Rangers from the Sentai franchise. His willpower is absolutely unshakable. Even when facing enemies with higher levels of strength, his grit and refusal to be defeated make him a force of nature. His intensity and stoic personality inspired the Deca Rangers to fight and give even more effort than they thought possible, making him an effective mentor that led his team to victory. Deca Master is a ranger known for his elite swordsmanship, much like the next ranger on our list. Next is Tsurugi Otori, who transforms into the mysterious and overpowered Ho soldier from Q Ranger. He's a phoenix-themed hero who disappeared long ago, and he returns during the show to help fight against dark matter. With the Ho Kyutama, he taps into solar and flame energy, delivering some of the most devastating attacks in the series. While transformed, he reaches staggering levels of strength and energy, far exceeding the other Q Rangers, and most Rangers from the franchise. His abilities are infused with fire and capable of absolutely crushing the enemy. His aura is off the charts, and he turns the tide of battle wherever he shows up. His intensity can easily overwhelm the enemy, making victory a foregone conclusion. If that wasn't enough, he also wields the Ho blade and shield, increasing his effectiveness even more. The only thing that could make him stronger would be the ability to change into previous Rangers, like our number 4 entry. Next up at number 4 is Kaito Goshikida, better known as Zenkaiser, the leader of Zenkaiger. He's a one-man wrecking crew due to his versatile arsenal and insane abilities. His Zenkai gears let him use the powers of past Rangers, giving him access to tons of fighting styles, weapons, and special moves whenever he needs them. He's not just strong and fast, he's smart and adaptable, switching gears mid-fight to keep his enemies guessing and always staying one step ahead. He's always optimistic, inspiring the rest of his team to be better than the sum of their parts. His use of the Geertzlinger and Sentai gears give him near limitless power, and his personality and resourcefulness give him a godlike advantage over nearly every enemy he encounters on the battlefield. He's overflowing with charisma, just like our next royal entry on the list. Coming in at number 3 is Gira, who becomes Kuwagata Oger from King Oger. He's a charismatic, natural leader and an absolute powerhouse. His strength and fighting skills are on another level, letting him take on powerful enemies without fear or hesitation. His insane willpower lets him push through adversity no matter the odds, encouraging and inspiring his teammates to dig deep and find a way to win. Gira carries the weight of his kingdom and his team on his shoulders, which drives him to protect everyone he cares about. He possesses the strength of Shugadom and the Shugods, giving him otherworldly power and an aura that's off the charts. He also gains superhuman strength and speed upon transforming. With a mix of strength, heart, and leadership, Gira is a hero with the power to change the fate of the entire world. Over the course of his story, he becomes legend. But our next entry was born from a legend. Coming in at number 2 is a Red Ranger from Don Brothers, Taro Momoi, also known as the mythical Don Momotaro, a hero born from the Japanese legend of the same name. His overwhelming power was obvious, and he wielded superhuman strength and speed, even when compared to other Rangers. He moved and attacked with aggression and intentionality that left his enemies with no chance of winning. He was shown to be nearly omnipotent, arriving out of nowhere and existing outside of reality as we know it. He could also tap into the powers of past Sentais via his Avataro gears, and he skillfully unleashed brutal attacks with his sword. He has an eccentric personality that made his presence feel like he was unbeatable and not the slightest bit worried about the challenge in front of him. His godlike aura made him larger than life, especially because of his origins from Japanese folklore. But not every godlike ranger could make the list, so here's a few honorable mentions. Our first honorable mention is Red, who functions as a godlike deity within Sentai. He wields the experience of every Sentai that came before him, with a suit that reflected this with its classic design elements. Red exists outside of normal reality, showing up when the stakes are at their highest, or simply being a mentor to Captain Marvelous. He's a mystery and a myth amongst the franchise, and definitely godlike. The Magi Rangers are our next honorable mention, and they land right here due to their mastery of magic. Sometimes they conjure household objects for comedy, or cast spells to gain a huge advantage in battle. These siblings have excellent teamwork and determination, and when they align with Magi Mother and Woolzord Fire, their mother and father, this team is nearly unbeatable. Coming in at number 1 on our list is Gokaiger, the absurdly powerful pirate Sentai that traveled the galaxy and wielded the power of every team that came before them. This was easily the most versatile team in history, with a solution to every problem they came up against. Anytime they needed an ability or weapon that wasn't in their base kit, they could simply Gokai change into other rangers to gain flight, stealth, or whatever ability the situation required. They also were stronger as a team than the sum of their parts. Their loyalty to each other gave them a huge edge in battle, and a lot of the time they were able to use team maneuvers without needing to communicate much in order to pull it off. If that didn't make them powerful enough already, they also used the Gokai Gun and Gokai Saber, along with the powerful Gokai Galleon Buster. These weapons were showy and impactful on the battlefield. These pirates had an option for everything they came up against, and they possessed the power of over 100 rangers from more than 40 years of history. That's why they're number 1. Well, that, and the fact that you guys ranked them here. But I want to know who you think is the most godlike ranger in the comments. Do you think it's Gokaiger, or would you put somebody else at number 1? If you're new here, be sure to transform into a subscriber by hitting that subscribe button. Join my Discord if you want to hang out with me and other cool Toku fans, links in the description, and if you enjoyed this video, it would mean a ton to me if you smack the shit out of that like button. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you next time.